Hi Tigers, I missed everyone. I hope you guys are doing well at home. I wanted to take a couple of minutes to go over some of the things that were in your kindergarten packet so that when you're ready to get started on school, you'll know exactly what to do. All right, we start every morning with math and we do math facts on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can keep that schedule if you want, or you can practice your math facts every day. That's up to you. In your packet, you got some math facts that look like this. You have a variety of different ones. As soon as you can answer all of these math facts quickly without having to use your fingers or any other means to add them up or take or subtract them, then you can cut up this math facts page on the lines, and then you'll have little flashcards that you can mix together with other math facts. So I would probably start with +1s and go through +5s or +0, and then move on to subtraction. So, and then what you'll do is once you have them all cut up, you'll have to switch back and forth between addition and subtraction and be able to answer it quickly. Okay, on Wednesdays we work on Word Problem Wednesdays, and that is in your math journal. So inside your math journal, you're going to do one addition and one subtraction problem per week, just like we do in class. So everyone should be on the Fuzzy Bunny page, and I will demonstrate that on Monday, but that page looks like this. Okay, you're gonna read the math problem to your parents and then think it through just like we normally do. Think about if you're adding or subtracting in the problem, what it might look like on a 10 frame, what it might look like in a number bond, and what the picture of that problem would look like. Okay. Now, every day something that you do need to be working on is this giant Go Math book. So in this big Go Math book, I would like you to do 2 to 4 pages per day. Now, the cool thing about this is that you get to pick what pages you want to do. Maybe you want to practice writing your numbers. That's something that you need to get better at. Maybe you want to work on addition or subtraction. Maybe you have some pages in there about 3D shapes or teen numbers that you want to work on. You get to decide. You can do as much or as little as you choose, as long as you do at least 2 pages per day. Okay, so that's in your Go Math book right here. All right, also in your packet, you got some reading books. These should be pretty close to the level of books that you have been reading in class from your book bin. So some might be a little bit easy, some might be a little bit challenging, but I want you to practice reading them every day. It's up to you if you want to read every book every day, or if you want to read 1 book per day and keep working on it. And then once you have one down and you think you're doing a great job on it, I want you to share it with me. Maybe when we meet up once per week on the computer or on our phones, or you can send it to me on Seesaw or Dojo. Okay, so those are your weekly readers. Now, a book that we have not been working on in class since closer to the beginning of the year is this Reader's Notebook. This is something I would like you to work on every day for sight word practice. Now, there's some pages in this book you're not going to be able to do from home because it corresponds to a book that we should be reading in class, but we're not going to be able to do. So the pages I want you to look for are the pages that have sight word practice and review on them. Okay, so pages that look like this, you're going to read the sentence and fill in the sight word that belongs. And then you can also, of course, work on any pages like this that practice letter formation, beginning sounds, or CVC words. Now, when you get to pages like this, of course you can do this side, but this side over here pertains to something that we're not going to be able to do in class, so you can just skip it. Okay, when you come to something that you're not sure about, just skip it and move on to the next page, and you'll find another page with sight words or letters that you can work on. All right, something else that we do 2 to 3 times per week is our handwriting book. So you can grab your orange handwriting book, and you get to decide 2 to 3 times per week what days you want to work on this. I would like you to do 1 to 2 pages each time you work on it. Wherever you're at in the book, some people are further along than others. You can just start there and do 1 to 2 pages 2 to 3 times a week. All right, I hope by now everyone has logged into Epic so that you can listen to stories. Even if it's not Epic, it could be a YouTube story. It could be a story that your parents read to you at home. I want you to respond to the reading using your reading booklet. Okay, just like when we listen to stories in class during center time, you're going to listen carefully to a story. Then you're going to write the title of the story up on top of your reader's notebook, and then you're going to tell me about the story, the beginning, the middle, and the end, and you're going to draw some pictures that match. Now, you might get past the story retell into things like the setting or the best part. Wherever you're at, you can just keep working. And I would like you to do that 2 to 3 times per week. Now, you also got a new book. I just wanted to show you the difference in this book. We have been working in class on this yellow handwriting book, writing book, but instead of sending this book that was almost finished home, the other kindergarten teachers and I decided to send home this red writing book. So you're going to treat this red writing book just like your yellow writing book, and you're going to write in it every day, just like we have been writing in class. Okay, so you can choose what you want to write about. Inside this book, there's lots of different questions or prompts. You might write about a time that you got in trouble. You might write about a special holiday. In the back, you can tell me which bug do you think is scarier, a spider or a bee? And then you can tell me all of the reasons why. Okay, there's lots of different choices in here, and you get to choose as long as you're writing one thing per day. Oh, in your writing book, you know what we pay attention to. You know we always listen or look for, start it with an uppercase, don't forget the finger space, and end it with a pow. Okay, couple more things. We have your data book. You and your parents can look through this to see what areas you need to focus on at home. So if you already know all your letters and sounds, keep practicing your shapes, counting to 100, sight words, until you can mark everything off in your data book. And last but not least, everyone should have their sight word books at home. Whatever level you're on, I want you practicing your sight words every day. All right, if you guys have any questions about any of this stuff, just send me a message on Dojo. Like I said at the beginning, I'll have a detailed list of all of this stuff and expectations, and then there's always extra activities and resources on the John Wash Kindergarten website, so be sure to check that out. Okay, miss you guys. Hope to see you soon. Bye.